Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday, May 6th, live market update for New Hanover County. As always, I'm Paul Trogdon with Sweet Tea Realty, and if you're live with me right now, I'm redoing this whole thing. We won't cut this out, but let's just say the funny thing is I was grabbing my iPad so I can have my little sound thing that I like to add in for you guys, and it was doing some really weird stuff as I was trying to go live, so I forgot to unmute the first time. So here we go. Feel free to comment. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. All right? I am live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Wednesdays is live tips and sips, except for the first week. First week, I usually do another market update. I'll actually be doing a market update Wednesday about Brunswick County, but tonight we are talking about New Hanover County. So ready, set, and go. 792 listings, which is a 44% increase from last year. Kaboom! 44%. All right, so what was it last month? What was the percentage? I don't know if that was right, but it just felt decent. It was actually down 2%. But overall, what this means is that there are more listings right now than there was last year, which means for buyers, they have a greater choice. And even though we're down 2% from last month, they still have a great choice out there for them in New Hanover County. Now, we're seeing 46 days on the market. Okay, that is definitely up from last year. Last year it was only 37 days on the market, which is actually a 24% increase, which means we're seeing a slowdown. Now, what does these two things mean? Having more listings and a slower market. That's actually really good for a buyer. In fact, let me ask you, comment below, what do you think it would take to get the market moving again? Or is the market moving just fine? Is it a good market? Is it a bad market? And in fact, a lot of times people go, Paul, how's the market? And my answer, one word, depends. Are you looking to buy? Are you looking to sell? What all do you have going on? What area are you in? There are so many different factors of what makes it a good market. Right now, people might say, well, this is a better market for buyers or this is a horrible market for sellers. I say that we're kind of in an in-between market because we've seen prices rise, which is great for sellers, but now we're seeing things slow down, which is great for buyers. And again, just because it's great for the other doesn't make it horrible for the other, but there's a reason why I'm saying that it's great. Now, here's a friendly reminder. 0 to 6 months, that is a seller's market. So we're still in a seller's market. At 46 days, that's just a month and a half. So we're still very much in a seller's market. But the fact that we're seeing the slowdown means that buyers are taking their time. And with that said, some people that are listing their homes are like, what happened to 2 years ago where multiple offers was coming in 5 minutes before we went live? Well, again, we're no longer in that market, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So again, comment below and let me know what you think it would take to get the market going again if you think the market is slowed down even. Or is this a bad market? So is there anything else that you want to comment below? And I'm checking and I don't see anything, so I think we're good from that standpoint. But let's go ahead and get back to New Hanover County. Median list price is $558,000, which is actually up from last month, which was $537,000, so a $21,000 increase.
Yes.
And from last year, it was $559,000, so $559,000 to $558,000 year over year. Carry my 5, y plus x equals. Basically no change whatsoever.
That was easy.
I know I made it harder than what it needed to be. But with that said, that's the median list price. Now, on what's actually selling right now, we're seeing that on the lower side of things. We're seeing that around $410,000 in New Hanover County right now. Now, here's the thing. That's actually down from last month, okay? Last month was $434,000, so a $24,000 decrease. Okay. Again, booze for sellers, but yays for buyers if they're being able to save that money. And again, at the end of the day, what I'm looking for, what my job is to make sure, whether it's the seller or the buyer, to get the best deal. I'm all about trying to make everybody happy. I just want my clients just a little bit happier, okay? Because I don't think taking advantage of anybody on either side of the deal is a good thing. I just, whether you want to call it karma, whether you want to call it my Christian upbringing, whatever, I just want to be that person that can put my hand out there. My handshake is my bond. So with that said, we're at 434, and year over year, we're actually at 431. So again, we're still down 21,000 year over year.
Yes.
That's yes for the buyer.
No.
For the seller. But again, some of those stats can be skewed because it just might mean that more homes sold on the less side, not necessarily homes are cheap or anything like that. In fact, we've seen that even though we've seen 20% increase year over year, what we're seeing right now is the fact that things have kind of steadied out, and that does help the seller and the buyer. So again, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. Let's finish up with how many units were sold last month. 353. Okay. Now, here's the kind of the neat thing from that. February, the month before, was a 14% increase from that. So more units sold. So, listings are still getting sold. It is still a great time. They always say, when is the best time to buy? When is the best time to sell? And the answer is always yesterday. And from last year, again, 349, so carry the 5 plus 1, a 1% increase. That's it. So again,
that was easy.
So units sold, we are seeing up both ways. Not a huge number, but again, anytime that we're seeing an increase, that is a good thing for both buyers and sellers. It just is for the market overall. So let me know what kind of updates that you guys are looking for. Again, my thought process is why I do this live is so that you get up-to-date, great information about each area, whether that's New Hanover County, Brunswick County, Pender County, Lower Southern Brunswick County, Pleasure Island, Oak Island, Southport, Topsail Island, Wilmington in and of itself, Leland in and of itself. I'm wanting to make sure that you are getting real numbers for each area, so that if you are looking to buy or sell, I'm the guy to come to. I want to make sure that you're the smartest person in the room. So comment below. Am I missing anything? Would there be more information that you want to hear about that I can add on my live broadcasts every Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Now, one of the things I do want to hit on is tomorrow at 7 p.m., I have one of my regular tips and sips coming up, and it's with Joey Milam with Alpha Mortgage. And we talk about the mortgage rates, and I think he's got some very interesting information for you. And as always, with the sips come some great tips. So all that said and done, at the end of the day, I want you sitting on your front porch, sipping sweet tea, because that's what it's all about. The small things in life. Guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Have a blessed one. I'll have this somewhat edited tomorrow to where the whole muted part is off. But guys, we love you guys. God bless. See you live Wednesday night, where we'll talk about Brunswick County and what's going on with the market update there.